Where your money at? Where your house at? Who are you there?
Space. You're more than free to do that. I thought I was doing you a solid. You know, you were homeless.
And everybody that keep trying to get something out of me, no. If you want to see me, come to Baltimore on my turf where I'm safe at. I'm not going up there in LA unless I get paid. And I'm right back in Baltimore. I just bought acres of land. I'm building a foundation, a compound. I'm getting married. It's so much things that I've been working on behind the scenes with God. I'm just going to allow him to just bless it, sanctify it, and that's it. I'm out the way on purpose, bro.
I honestly thought people were just stirring drama when they said Chrisean was broke and had nowhere to stay. But it's looking real messy now because ever since she got dropped from Zeus, she's been online begging her fans for freebies and gifts. The wild part? She's out here saying she makes $1 million every month from Snapchat, owns land worth over $500,000 in Baltimore, and even gets paid 20 grand just to show up somewhere? So how do you make all that money and still hop online asking strangers for help? Not long ago, she was clowning her own fans for being broke, and now she's the one asking them for money and baby stuff. That's why people always say, stay humble. Things got even more chaotic when a leaked jail call came out.
Sean Rock.
That the police have tapped the phone of Quell, who is the friend of Chrisean, a very close friend of Chrisean's, a friend that would do anything for her. He is gang related from what is being stated in the streets, and the police have viewed him as a #1 suspect besides Chrisean. I do feel that Chrisean is a suspect, but until they have further proof or evidence that she's involved, there's not much that they can do until then.
Where Blueface allegedly said he only let Chrisean crash at his place because, in his words, she was broke and homeless. That clip set the internet on fire. Even though Chrisean tried to deny all the broke rumors, she kinda proved them true when she jumped online asking fans to send her freebies for Junior, saying she didn't have money to buy them herself. She even dropped a brand new P.O. box, telling everyone not to send things to Blue's address anymore since she's never going back there again. She literally said, for everyone that sent things to my baby dads, sorry, I won't be there ever to see what you sent. Here's the new P.O. box, send it in. After fans actually came through and sent her a ton of stuff, Chrisean posted another message saying, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone who's been supporting me and my son.
Mother has not spoken out much, but it doesn't mean that she's not here for the subliminals. When Ronnie was taken, she made a post that said, y'all really unalived my son. And not only that, she put up a post of Ronnie and she was playing Jaden Alexis's song. What do you feel like that means?
The love you show by sending things to our P.O. box means more than words can explain. We're so grateful for every single person who's been part of this holy moment with us. It's a blessing to feel covered by a community that truly cares. But once people started dragging her for begging, she popped right back online, this time going live at the bank with her new man, trying to prove she wasn't broke after all. What a twist. Right after Chrisean flexed that video of herself at the bank, things took a wild turn. Text messages leaked showing that some of her new man's friends were out here saying that she's been helping them cash fake checks. Yep, you read that right. They straight up claim that Chrisean is mixed up in scamming people at the bank. And here's where it gets even messier. Her man apparently got heated the moment she mentioned being at the bank. According to those leaked messages, Chrisean had been begging him for money so she could get a new apartment. But instead of handing her the cash, he told her to help him run the check game, and she agreed.
Dead in my sister's eyes, we don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. It's like the demonic shit around us. The program, how it's supposed to go, is forcing us to do whatever, say whatever out of our mouth. We don't eat on time, nigga. They starve us, make sure we're hungry, angry. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this country. Y'all can sue me, y'all can delete my Instagram. I don't. Every female on that show, including Natalie, is scared to speak up. And then Natalie is cool because she compensated for her silence.
It's crazy because the messages made it sound like she knew exactly what she was doing. One of the friends even said, we got Rock busting down the checks. She's a celebrity, so the bank always lets it slide. Yeah, she knows they fake. She came to the homie trying to get some money, so I told little bro to line it up. That's wild. And honestly, it kind of makes sense why she'd take the risk. She's not getting Zeus checks anymore. Those paydays are gone. Remember, she was supposed to be on the new season of Baddies, but she got fired and lost out on $200,000. She was even saying they owed her $1 million and allegedly wanted her crew to backdoor Lemmy and rob him at the Zeus building. Not Chrisean trying to plot on the boss. This is exactly why people think she might have been involved in that whole situation with Ronnie's death. Rumors been floating that she sent her people to shake him up, but it went left and turned violent. And based on these messages, it seems like Chrisean's got a pattern. Whenever she's got beef,
I can't speak on it, but if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well,
because
it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test.
she calls her goons to handle it. Anyway, back to that bank drama. Apparently, cops showed up at the bank while all this was happening, but Chrisean dipped before they could catch her. And get this, while people were stressing about the police seeing her live stream and tracing it back to her, she was too busy asking her man for perks on camera. One of his friends even said, "This girl on live at the bank got me hot right now. The police there, Rock and a friend gone though, I told him to leave. She not even worried about the $15,000. She begging his man for perks." That's wild behavior. Folks online are now convinced that everything Chrisean's been saying about leaving LA and buying land in Baltimore was just cap. Nothing's adding up. Chrisean tried to make it sound like she left LA to get away from Blueface. But let's be real. It looks like she just couldn't afford that LA lifestyle anymore. The girl literally bragged about buying $500,000 worth of land in Baltimore, but now she's online begging her fans for freebies. Like, how does that even add up? The math just ain't mathin'. And about that claim she made saying Zeus owes her millions, word on the street says it's actually her who owes them. Apparently, Chrisean didn't finish all her contractual work. She even stormed off the set right in the middle of filming after getting into it with Lemmy. Then she hopped online calling the whole show demonic. Talk about burning bridges. And let's not forget the mess she had with Jaden just a few days ago. Chrisean went live accusing Jaden of asking Blueface for money, but Jaden clapped back hard. She said, "You're still asking to stay on people's couches. Your kid is using toys and furniture I bought when I was still with Blueface 2 years ago."
This is Alex. How can I help you?
Hi, Alex. I'm actually calling to check the status of a case.
Thank you for calling Natera. This is Alex. How can I help you?
Hi, Alex. I'm actually calling to check the status of a case number, actually to authenticate it, a DNA non-invasive prenatal paternity test case number.
Yeah, what's the case number I can help you out with?
The case number is 3821221.
Can you confirm the patient's name and date of birth?
Yes, Chrisean Malone.
That's not what pops up for me.
I mean, the mother is Chrisean Malone. Do you need the date of birth as well?
Yeah, the case number you gave me didn't match that patient.
So case number 3821221 does not match a Chrisean Eugene Malone, born on March the 14th, 2000.
No.
What about a Jonathan Porter?
No, that may not be the case file ID that's associated with the case. Is it a new case?
No, this is a case from 2023. Are you basically saying that this is a real case number, but not the actual mother and father?
Yeah, it's not matching any of the names that you're giving me.
Was a blood sample taken on 5/4/2023?
No. Completely different year, actually.
What or how our parents should never be your main concern when you should be taking notes. Whew, that was cold. Of course, social media had plenty to say about it. One person commented, I ain't never seen a celebrity who claims she makes $1 million on Snapchat and 20 grand per appearance, begging for donations. Another said, y'all really believed her? All Chan do was lie, talking about getting married and buying acres of land. People are starting to catch on that Chrisean's flexing doesn't match her reality. One minute she's bragging about her riches, and the next she's online asking her fans to send her stuff. It's wild. Now, things just keep getting messier for Chrisean. After all that drama with Zeus and Jaden, she went live again, this time trying to clear the air, but ended up exposing even more than she meant to. During her rant, fans noticed she was sitting in what looked like a small rented Airbnb, not that new Baltimore property she swore she owned. People instantly started dragging her in the comments saying, "Girl, that's not your house. We saw that same couch on Airbnb last week." The receipts were brutal. Instead of cooling off, Chrisean snapped right back at everyone, saying people are jealous and don't want to see her win. But honestly, her story keeps changing by the day. One moment she's bragging about her generational wealth, and the next she's posting her Cash App asking for help with baby expenses. Fans are confused, and even her old supporters are starting to question if she's been faking the whole boss life image this entire time. To make things even spicier, a former Zeus crew member allegedly leaked screenshots of Chrisean arguing with producers through text. In the messages, she was demanding more money and threatening to expose what really goes on behind the cameras. She wrote, "Y'all playing with me. I know what y'all do to people on this network. Don't make me talk." That one message alone sent people spiraling online. Then, out of nowhere, Chrisean hinted that she's planning to release a tell-all documentary about her life. But instead of excitement, people flooded the comments saying, "We don't need another Chrisean sob story. We need the truth about those scams." She tried to laugh it off, but her frustration showed. At this point, every time she goes live, something new comes out, either a contradiction, a new claim, or another leak. People are calling her the Queen of Chaos, saying she brings the drama wherever she goes. And honestly, with all these lies unraveling, fans are wondering what's real and what's just another Chrisean performance for clout. Just when everyone thought Chrisean couldn't make things any wilder, she dropped another bomb online. Out of nowhere, she started claiming that people from Zeus were following her around and trying to ruin her name. She went live late at night saying, "They mad because I walked away. They trying to destroy me because I know too much." It was intense. She looked stressed, emotional, and all over the place. Fans started flooding the comments, some saying they believed her, others saying she was just spiraling again. Then not even 24 hours later, a short clip surfaced showing Chrisean yelling at security outside a studio in downtown LA. Witnesses said she showed up uninvited, demanding to see Blueface because she wanted to talk things out, even though she's been saying she's done with him for good. The whole thing turned into chaos, with people filming her shouting, pacing, and arguing with staff. One person at the scene even said she looked like she was about to break down for real. After that, fans started digging deeper into her finances again, claiming that her flashy lifestyle is just smoke and mirrors. Someone leaked a rental statement showing that she's months behind on payments for one of her cars. Yeah, the same one she flexed on her last photo shoot. People started connecting the dots, saying that everything from her land purchase to her so-called million-a-month Snapchat bag might be exaggerated or straight up fake. Chrisean tried to clap back by posting a photo of her holding stacks of cash, saying, "Broke where? Stop playing with me." But even that got messy fast, because someone pointed out that the cash bundles looked like prop money from a movie set. The comments went crazy, with people joking, "At least make your lies look expensive." At this point, it feels like Chrisean's caught in her own web of chaos. Every time she tries to defend herself, something else falls apart. The lies, the leaks, the lives, it's nonstop drama. Fans don't even know what's real anymore. But one thing's for sure, Chrisean knows how to keep her name trending no matter how wild the story gets. Things took an even crazier turn for Chrisean this week. After all the drama about her money and that messy fight outside the studio, she's now being accused of ghosting a brand deal she signed just last month. The company dropped a statement saying she didn't show up to the photo shoot and refused to return the advance payment. They even said she stopped answering calls altogether. The internet exploded. People were like, "Not her scamming brands now too?" To make things worse, one of her old assistants came forward with screenshots claiming Chrisean hasn't paid her in months. The messages showed the assistant asking, "Hey, are you going to send the rest of what you owe me?" And Chrisean replying, "You'll get it when I get it. Stop rushing me." That one line had social media in shambles. Folks are saying this is proof that Chrisean's financial situation is worse than she admits. Instead of addressing any of it, Chrisean went live again. laughing, dancing, and saying she's too blessed to be stressed. But while she was trying to act unbothered, people noticed the energy was off. She looked tired and restless, like everything was finally catching up to her. In the comments, one person wrote, "This ain't confidence. This is a breakdown in progress." The clip went viral instantly. Then she made things even more confusing by hinting that she's moving overseas for a fresh start. She said, "LA fake, Baltimore toxic, I need peace, I'm out the country soon." But fans weren't buying it. They pointed out that she still hasn't cleared her legal issues in the States, meaning there's no way she's hopping on any flight without dealing with that first. People are calling it another attention grab, saying she's running from her problems, not solving them. Now everyone's waiting to see what she'll do next. Between the brand deal fallout, unpaid debts, and non-stop live rants, Chrisean's reputation is hanging by a thread. But one thing about her, she's going to spin the narrative every single time. Whether it's real pain or another publicity stunt, Chrisean keeps proving that her life is pure chaos and the internet just can't look away.